Good morning, DMS.
Welcome to another DMS 2024 broadcast.
I'm Jake.
I'm Damani.
Hey, Damani. It looks like winter weather is just right around the corner, and that means we might have the possibility of a snow day in the near future.
That's right, Jake. We are all hoping on a little bit of extra sleep, but it's important to stay prepared in case a snow day does happen. So here's a few reminders to help you stay safe and prepared.
It's that time of the year again. Winter is here, and so are the snowflakes.
While we all have a snow day, it's important to stay prepared.
Joining us now is Dr. Meese with some important reminders about snow days. What's the rule for snow days?
Snow days, there's actually a difference between the first two snow days and every snow day after that. So the first two snow days are free days. No work, no nothing, just getting to enjoy a snow day. Every snow day after that, you will have work that is online, and teachers have the option to Zoom with you. But you'll have some work that probably shouldn't take more than half an hour for each class to do. But those will be posted by 8 o'clock in the morning on the 3rd and any other snow day after that.
What's your snow day superstition?
Well, we have a number of them in my family, and we've been doing it since my girls were in early elementary school. So we always put a spoon under our pillow. I'd like to put a bigger spoon because that means I think there's going to be more snow. But we also, there's pennies that are taped to our door that are still taped to our bedroom doors. And then we also each have to flush an ice cube. Not all at once, each have to individually flush an ice cube. And we hope that that brings us some luck and some snow days, because I love snow days. What can I say?
That's all the time we have for today's snow day tips.
A big thank you to Dr. Meese for joining us and keeping us prepared for the winter ahead.
Stay safe, stay warm, and enjoy snow days when they come.
Sending it back to the anchors.
I hope we get another snow day, but now that we do, I'm prepared, and so is the rest of the DMS community. Speaking of communities, have you heard about the EDGE community?
I'm still wondering if I'm going to sign up, but I will need to know some more information before I'm sure. I'm pretty sure Shelby and Alex have more information about the EDGE program.
Hello, DMS. I'm Shelby,
And I'm Alex.
and today we're going to go over empowering discovery of the global experience, also known as the EDGE program.
This program is offered to students at Liberty High School and Liberty North. This program allows for greater freedom for students and allows them to make their own schedules and come up with their own ideas for projects.
The micro school focuses on community service, hands-on work, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, of which there are 17 of them. It counts towards ELA, social studies, and science. It takes up 5 hours of the school day. You can still do extracurriculars too.
The program takes trips out of country to see problems in the real world. This school year, in March 2025, they're going to Greece to analyze the refugee crisis from various regional wars happening around the world.
Now let's send it to Mr. Dempsey for an interview and some information about EDGE. What does a typical day in EDGE look like for a student?
That's a great question, Shelby. Every week looks a little bit different because teachers get to tell us when they're going to offer a class, and then students have either a couple of days or a couple of different hours to figure out where that fits into their day so that they can design it so they have time to work on projects, but also making sure they go to all of the classes they need to be in.
All right. How many people typically sign up for EDGE?
So between both Liberty High School and Liberty North High School, we try to keep the program around 100 people.
That's a good number, I'd say. How often do you take trips to other countries? Is it once a year or more? And if so, how many?
So right now, EDGE is trying to do one annual service trip abroad, and then we do lots of different field trips throughout the year, but leaving the country, that's going to be a once-in-a-year opportunity.
All right. What are the pros and cons of the program?
EDGE is a very unique program. My favorite description that I've heard about it is it's a place where learners go to learn. And so it offers a lot of different things because students are able to create their own schedule. So if you're good with time management, if you're good with self-advocacy, if you are good working independently as well as working on group projects with others, those are going to be big, big pros for you. But if you're somebody that doesn't do very well in managing their own time, or is someone that needs a lot of guidance along the way in terms of daily specific assignments instead of broad project-based working days, that's going to be more of a challenge. So we really encourage students that are interested to come shadow us in December so that they can see kind of what's going on in a typical day, because the pros work really well for the people that have those strengths I just mentioned, but the cons, it takes a little bit of time to build those up if you're currently not excelling in those different areas.
Okay. How does learning look differently in a micro school compared to regular school?
So for those of us at DMS, learning is going to look fairly similar because it's competency-based learning with project-based assessments of demonstrating that competency. From the regular, what we call Gen Pop, we're going to have daily assignments. You're going to be looking for those points to get your letter grade. And so in the micro school, you're going to see a bigger emphasis on project-based learning and competencies as opposed to the general population and typical points and grade letters.
Okay. Well, what is the application process, and when are applications due?
So applications are due on January 31st for the priority assessment, and then on a rolling schedule after that. The application involves getting some recommendations from teachers and also expressing why you think this would be a good learning environment for you and why you would be a great fit for Edge.
Okay. That's all for today, DMS.
I hope you consider joining Edge.
And if it's not for you, that's okay too. Sending it back to the anchors.
I think I am definitely going to be signing up for the EDGE program.
Me too. Do you know another cool program? Music Honors.
What's that?
Sending it to Marbella and Alex for more information.
Hey DMS, I'm Marbella.
And I'm Alex.
Have you heard all the music going around in DMS?
Yes, I did. Do you know that we have students in the building performing at KC Metro Ensembles?
Yeah, that sounds fun. How do students get chosen?
These students over here, I don't know if you can see it, they all prepared a whole bunch of music. They practiced scales and some etudes, which are short little snippets of music, and they practiced them for several weeks, and then they played them for a judge on a Saturday in November.
Okay.
When and where do they perform?
The students that are selected for our All-District Honor Band will perform on Saturday, December 14th in Lee's Summit. They will attend an all-day clinic with a special conductor and then have a concert in the evening.
Sounds cool. Thank you for letting us interview you.
Of course. Thanks for coming.
How often do they practice together and where?
So each of the groups gets to meet with me 2 times after school for about an hour and a half just in the classroom, and then we get together the day of and practice for several hours.
Okay.
Is there anything about the honor ensembles you could tell us?
Just that it is very competitive to get in. We have a lot of students who always have a lot of interest, and we have a lot of really talented students at DMS. So those selected are rock stars, and I'm excited for them to get to have the experience.
All right. Thank you for letting us interview you.
Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I never knew that we had some talented musicians in the school.
Be sure to congratulate them if you see them in the hallway.
That was really fun, but that's all we have for today.
Sending it back to the anchors.
Whoa, congratulations to all who made it.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to learn more about it.
You know what I also want to learn more about?
What?
Other cultures.
I'm pretty sure Michaela's going to tell us more about it.
Good morning, DMS. It's Michaela. Today, Gracie's going to tell us more about this week's Culture Corner.
Navajo language is a very difficult to learn and helped the U.S. win World War II against the Japanese. The Navajo code talkers had Navajo codes words to use when they spoke on the radios, and the Japanese couldn't break the code. Here's some fun facts about the Navajos. Navajo food is fry bread, and fry bread is a puffy bread, and it's really good to eat, and you can mostly find it where people make it at powwows. Silversmiths are jewelry people that make silver and turquoise jewelry from turquoise. Another fun fact about the Navajos is that they have a great sense of humor. Also, here's another one. Navajo rugs are world famous. They stole the idea from weaving rugs from the Pueblo. Indians became the rug weaver experts. Here's one last fun fact. My family is from Canyon de Chelly, Lucachukai. Also, Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah is where the reservation is. My name is Gracie Greeno, and thank you for learning about my Navajo Nation. This was a fun time with you all.
Thanks, Gracie, on all that great information. Sending it back to the anchors.
And that's a wrap on today's Cultural Corner. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into all the cultural highlights.
Absolutely. And remember, keep celebrating and keep embracing diversity.
And remember to be respectful,
be responsible,
and cause kindness. Bye, DMS.